Bisek, after Payton Jacobson comes through, gets a bronze medal in U23 Worlds, and I mean, he looked great. He looked great this week. Just what did you see just overall from him throughout the week?
You know, he's been to a number of World Championships, the Olympics. He knows what to expect here. He's dialing in on what he needs. Everything, weight management, practice-wise. He knows what he wants to focus on, needs to focus on. You know, he's always continually to making corrections, fixing things, asking. He's really focused. So.
I think back to two moments in his tournament, one being against the Russian. He was down 3-0, gets his chance on top. He's able to get the 4-point lift, and now wins the match. And then here in the bronze medal match, he gives up the turn, losing on criteria 3-3, and then he just goes wild and gets the job done. Those moments, I mean, how does he, from your standpoint, perform so well in those moments? And just what are you seeing from him in those clutch, crunch time moments?
Yeah, I mean, they're both like kind of gut check moments. You get a guy up and he kind of stalls you out like that. Can you do that? Yeah, but that's something that we train, something that we work on. Kind of starting in that position, let the guy fight, or in different ways with some dummies and bands, but being where you got to score in a minute's time. That's things you train for. He always wants those challenges. He gets excited about those challenges. So this, those two scenarios, he was ready for.
What do you think for him? I mean, he's been, you said about the Olympics, he's been at the Senior Worlds. This tournament last year, he got fifth, got a little banged up, and couldn't really finish it out the way he wanted to. But for him to take the next step at the senior level, I'm sure this is a good confidence base, but from someone who's been there before, what do you think he needs to do to make that final push through?
It is kind of what you said too. It's a little bit of confidence, and I mean, him and I talked. Just tried to remind him, like, as you get closer to this, not all the steps are the same size. He's making his way there. He's gonna get there. I know he will. There's a few areas, he wants to still develop. I'm trying to help him with those. To kind of fill in some of the gaps. So, yeah. But the student that he is, and his drive and focus, I know he's gonna get there.
What's it like for you as a coach to coach a guy like Payton, who I think, if he isn't the best Greco wrestler already in the country, he's definitely one of the best Greco wrestlers in the country. I mean, for you, what's that opportunity like?
It's a blast. He responds so well, and just really takes in everything you're saying. Takes it, serious, and he respects all the aspects of training. It's what any coach would want.
How important is it to have a guy like him in our Greco program, just nationally, right? Trying to show that you can do it.
I mean, yeah, it's important nationally. It's important in the NMU room too. He shows, everyone in there what to do, what this is going to take. So, on a national level, absolutely, he's showing anybody that we can do this.
You got another NMU guy going tomorrow for potentially a medal, right? Repechage, Otto.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see from him today? He looked pretty solid, and got a couple nice wins. Gets a chance to wrestle back tomorrow.
Yeah, he was in some matches where it was a little bit iffy, but he looked very good on bottom, and that's one of our weakest points. So I think that's a ton of confidence right there. He can move and maneuver to prevent getting turned. We're in a good spot. So I'm feeling very good with him tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.